Good afternoon, everyone. How's everybody doing? How's NY Yankee Mania chat doing today, this afternoon? I hope everybody's doing well. I'm trying to get the latest in any trade news for you. But first off, let's start with a simple hello, everyone. How's everybody doing? Are we all ready to conquer and win tonight at good old Yankee Stadium? It is a scorcher today in New York. 94 to 99 degrees, guys. 94 to 99. Ikes, Ikes, Ikes. I'm in a nice cold room, so I am very happy about that. First off, before we do anything, I want to say hello to the chat. JT, Bill O, Bryce, how you doing? Carl, Sean Browning, Evan, how you doing, Evan? YOLO, how you doing? D-Train, everybody's here. Oh, Bucks, Rays, and Bolts, how you doing? Thanks for subscribing. Really appreciate that. So I have a couple of treats for you guys today. I got all the heavy hitters coming out. And number one, I am going to bring up, he's got a few minutes, everyone. But if you haven't met Ken from The Ugly Truth, he is here to say hello and welcome him back to the screen of NY Yankee Mania. Going to talk a couple of minutes, and then he's going to get ready for his stream. So we're going to, first off, we're going to bring him up, welcome him back to NY Yankee Mania. Ken, before you say anything, I'm just going to bring up our another co-host, and he'll wants to say hello to you also, and that is Swinging for the Fences. How you doing, guys? We're all NY Yankee Mania right now, so say hello to each other. And we have Sean Browning. Sean, give a couple of minutes, and we'll get you on. Thank you for your patience. Go ahead, guys.
You know, swinging for the fences results in strikeouts, right?
Yeah, that's Chisholm there.
Pretty cool. Ken, welcome back to the stream. How you doing?
Well, like I said, busy. Just getting back from a trip up to Philly, looking after my ma. Been trying to maintain as much streaming as possible, doing the play-by-plays and whatnot. Been getting a lot of good support, so I appreciate that to everybody who has joined in. We actually eclipsed our 200 subscriber marks. That's a good milestone for us.
Congrats.
Haven't been streaming that long, so like I said, we'll keep doing what we do. That's about what I've got for right now.
Yeah, well, let us know what you're going to be doing later. I know your time is limited, so go ahead.
All right. At 7 o'clock on Yankees The Ugly Truth, I will be going live to do the play-by-play for the Rays game today. Tomorrow, as if folks that are out there that know my stream, I bowl in leagues on Wednesdays, so I will not be streaming tomorrow night's play-by-play. But I know for a fact that Joe here on NY Yankee Mania will be doing the play-by-play. So I suggest tuning into that. And on Thursday, come deadline day, I know Joe is going live and going to be on most of the day. Yankees play at 1 o'clock against the Rays in the Game 4 matchup, and I'll be doing the play-by-play then. Anybody who wants to catch a little baseball, hop on in, say hey, hit the like, and bounce if you feel like it, or stay a little while longer.
Awesome. Well, Ken, I really appreciate it. If you can answer a couple of questions before we let you go.
Sure.
George, what is your impression? Have you heard anything today? Any big trade rumors involving?
I've heard that they've been, quote, and I believe this is from the words of Brian Houch, that they've been, quote, annoying the Twins with constant trade calls. So you could definitely see they're targeting some guys up in Minnesota. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but you guys know my targets, Willie Castro, Johan Duran, Joe Ryan. Those are all the big names I like in Minnesota. Are all three very likely to happen in one trade? Probably not. I think Joe Ryan is probably the least likely, but I do think Johan Duran has a really good shot to come over in pinstripes. I think Willie Castro has a very good shot to come over. And I feel like we could see maybe another bullpen piece, like a David Bednar, maybe like a Griffin Jacks too as well, a David Bird out in Colorado. So I feel like there's a lot of buzz going around. I feel like there's too many names to say them all, but I'm really interested to see what Brian Cashman exactly does. There's a lot of possible combinations, and I do think there will be multiple moves, multiple players acquired this trade deadline. So really interested to see what Cashman does. Does he get everything from Minnesota? Daniel, yeah, Bird, yeah. Does he get everything from Minnesota? Does he shop around a little? Jake Bird, my mistake, Bryce. Does he go for Ryan Helsley out in St. Louis? There's so many names that you could say, but I think that Minnesota makes the most sense. Take advantage of their roster.
What do you feel about that, Ken?
Well, personally, I think with the Class A suspension pending investigation, I think that personally takes Cade Smith off the board.
Yeah.
Which is going to drop another reliever. Jake Bird, until yesterday, was not available as a trade target. Now, all of a sudden, with the suspension, you've got him coming out. So my personal belief is that bullpen arms are going to go at a premium. I don't think you're going to be able to single source multiple bullpen arms from any given team. You may have to hunt and peck, say a Ronnie Henriquez from the Marlins, a Duran from the Twins. You may be able to pull two that way, but they're going to cost you. There was an interesting article that had Ryan Garcia of, I think it's Fanside Yankees, that proposed a trade with the Cardinals. Yankees picking up J.J. Romero for Rafael Flores and Ben Hess. And up front, that is a steep trade, but Romero has got a year of control left under him past this season, which is a profile type that the Yankees like. He's a left-handed pitcher, which the Yankees definitely need because you can't march Tim Hill out there every day and expect you're going to get anything out of him come September.
Yeah, and I 100% agree with what Sean is saying. I think it's possible to shop around a little bit. I don't think Joe Ryan is very possible if you get Johan Duran too, but I could definitely see Duran and Bednar in the same deadline. I feel like Duran might be the premium target and makes the most sense for the Yankees. And I think David Bednar could be another acquisition they make, but I agree with you 100%. Bullpen arms, especially high leverage, high quality bullpen arms with years of control left, are in a high demand right now. Every club wants them because I like to say pitching wins you championships. That's what makes you go deep in October. The bats can be great, but you need to have a solid rotation. You need to have a rock solid bullpen, which is what teams like the Mets, what the Yankees are trying to build up to be contenders in October. So I definitely think a guy like Duran gets moved. I think it is very likely that he becomes a Yankee.
Wow.
And Duran coming to the Yankees would alleviate several problems for next year because we have Weaver and Williams that are going to be free agents come December. Yeah. Obviously, they're both going to want closer money. We're not going to be able to bump $15 million for each of them.
Yeah.
But Duran would alleviate that because he's on a lower cost contract, and that would allow us to pivot and pick whoever we wanted, whether it be Williams or Weaver.
Yeah. And I think you would probably go with, I know people won't like this. I think you would probably go with Williams on that one. Have Williams be what?
Don't disagree with you at all. He's a younger player. I think Weaver's going to be 34.
Yeah, getting up there.
So you're looking. These guys are going to look for at least a 3 to 5 year deal.
Yeah.
So you want Weaver pitching at 37? I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, 100% like the idea of having Williams be your closer and have Duran be your setup man. I think that works very well because Duran, he hasn't really had the closer role. He has 16 saves this season, so I kind of guess, yeah, he has had it. But I feel like he would work great in that setup role. And I don't get the Devin Williams hate anymore. It's kind of getting old right now because I know he had the shaky first half or the first first month, I should say. But since then, I mean, the dude's been locked down. He's been really consistent now, getting the job done. I know Weaver isn't that high in age, but I don't like this downward trend with Luke Weaver. I feel like they did rush him off the IL, but at the same time, if he's not getting the job done, why would you pay him that amount of money when you could get Devin Williams for the same amount? Devin Williams has all the green flags. You got to put that first month behind you. You want to look at some advanced metrics? Look at Devin Williams' stats at the beginning of the first month of every season of his career. Always gets off to a cold start, but then always finds his groove. I really like Devin Williams as a pitcher and as a person. Got the chance to meet up with him in February, do a quick interview. So I would really like Devin Williams to come back to the Yankees, and I think that works well, having Duran be your setup and having Williams be your closer.
The nasty one just put out that Goldie is hitting third tonight. I was going to try to get to the lineup. What a disaster.
He's batting third? What are we doing?
That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
There's a righty on the mound.
Do they want to lose?
There's a righty on the mound. Is Ben Rice in the lineup?
I'm trying to get it now.
Yeah, I'm check. I just don't understand this. I don't understand this at all.
The lineup doesn't make any difference. Doesn't matter who's hitting where. What you need is situational hitting.
Yeah.
If they situational, and today, I don't know if you've looked at the pitching matchup.
With Boyle?
Yep, they have Joe Boyle, who is basically a bullpen. This is a bullpen game for them.
Yeah. The Rays are notorious for doing openers, and this is just another one of those games. So, yeah, Joe, I got the lineup.
Okay.
And Boyle.
I just want one quick note. The Royals just announced they designated Rich Hill for assignment.
Yeah, it's not a surprise.
Yeah.
I agree with D-Train 100%. That Billo, actually. I agree with Bill 100%. You need to Goldschmidt at the leadoff spot. Not Goldschmidt, Dominguez. You want me to read the lineup, Joe?
Of course. Go ahead.
All right, so leading things off in center field, we have Trent Grisham. Batting second, we do have Ben Rice as the DH. Third, obviously, is Goldschmidt. In the cleanup spot, Cody Bellinger is in right. Chisholm at second in the 5-hole. Dominguez in the 6-hole in left field. Ryan McMahon in the batting seventh at the hot corner. Volpe in the 8th spot. Wells rounding things out at 9th.
What has Paul G done, guys, to give him the honor to be our third place hitter?
Very good question, Joe.
I'm at a loss for words.
Yeah.
I'm at a loss for Bill O. I'd rather have Grissom leading off than Paul G batting third. But according to Mr. Play-by-Play man over here, he says it doesn't matter. I think it does because in the first inning, we're going to let the pitcher off the hook.
I would love to have. I mean, if I had, here's what I would do. If I had these players, and this would be no stand in the lineup. If I had these 9 guys, this is how I would arrange them. I would have Dominguez leading things off. I'd probably keep. I'll put Grisham in the 2-hole. I'll put Rice in the 3 just because he mashes righties. I'll keep Bellinger in the 4, and then I think other than that, I keep it the same. I'd have Chisholm at 5. I'd actually have McMahon at 6 just because of the way he's been hitting. I'd have Goldschmidt 7. I'd keep Volpe and Wells the same at the bottom of the order.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Because I think McMahon's been mashing. With a righty on the mound, too, I feel totally comfortable having McMahon in the 6th spot.
Hey, Ken, I just want to make sure I know you have a busy schedule there. Would you I don't want to hold you in case you've got to go.
Yeah, I'm going to be rolling here in a second. But for all of you guys that are out there in the chat that are professional armchair GMs and managers, these guys actually sort of know their job. We may not be performing well. However, a lot of heat on Goldschmidt. If you look at he's hitting what, 284 right now? He's been holding stable for the last month. 289 to 284 in that area, which is Goldschmidt par. His numbers are close to 300 in that month period. He took the big slump, yes, but I think he has recovered from that. And the guy is a major leaguer. He's a professional hitter. He knows how to hit. Is he hitting a long ball? No, he's not. And that's one of the metrics that people seem to love in baseball is going for the long ball.
Right. No,
Trust
that's true.
that the people
You know-
actually know their jobs, at least somewhat.
Well, it's only opinion, Ken. That's all they're saying. They
No,
just
I'm-
don't feel, that's basically all they're saying. They're just speaking that from what they're seeing from the naked eye on TV, he doesn't deserve to bat third.
Well, hell, if you looked at the naked eye from TV, McMahon shouldn't even be on the team. But he showed up in New York, and his bat, his presence, his glove have spoken a whole different volume from what. Look at the articles that are read, that are out there. We got fleeced. Yankees got fleeced by the Rockies in the McMahon trade. I think the Rockies got screwed, actually. We gave them two high A arms that aren't going to be major league ready for at least 3 to 4 years. And we got a all-star caliber third baseman to shore up the crap that we had going on there.
Mm-hmm. No, I totally agree.
It's a matter of perspective on what you're reading. You got to remember, a lot of these guys right now that are writing articles, they got no news. There are no official trades. They're wanting people to read their stuff, so it's clickbait crap.
Right. No, you're right. Well, look, let's see how it goes. Once again, everyone, Ken the Ugly Truth will be getting ready to call the play-by-play at 7 p.m. And we are happy to everybody go there, press the like button, subscribe, and the same thing, of course, here. Please do the same. Subscribe to us. And Ken, thank you so much for the few minutes. I know the last few days have been kind of crazy for you, but I really appreciate you taking a few minutes out for us. Thank you so much.
No problem. Appreciate you giving me the
we will
time.
see you in the funny papers, as you said.
That's right. Let's go Yankees.
Take care, Ken. Thank you. Well, George, finally I got to meet another co-host that we have here on Yankee Mania.
Yeah.
And you did a very nice job with the lineup. Thank you so much for doing that. And another co-host who's been waiting in the wings, and I appreciate the patience, is Sean Browning. How you doing, George? Say hello to the
What
big
up,
guy
Sean?
over here swinging for the fences.
Hey, so right before I get on, we went through a, thunderstorm, but it's hot and muggy over here in Florida. It was like 99 here in Tallahassee with humidity,
Yeah,
like
that's what we
making it
have.
feel like 115.
Wow.
Yeah,
Better you than me. We're at 99, so we can put the sweaters on.
I know, right?
I mean, really. But
Um,
so go ahead. So let's dissect everything that's going on right now, guys. The rumors are all over the place, as we know. But I want to keep it in game right now. So the Goldie batting third, guys.
Yeah.
You happy or you're a little
No.
annoyed at that at this point? We'll start with George. Go ahead, and then Sean, you take over.
Not happy at all. I mean, the guy's bat has fallen off a cliff. He's not a piece of trash, Yankster, but I mean, if you have a guy struggling, I just don't see the point of moving him to the upper third of the lineup. I just don't know. I don't know, Sean, if you were in the chat listening for my lineup, but I would love to have Dominguez in the leadoff spot, especially with the righty like Boyle on the mound. I think he could crush righties. I mean, he's proved that all year. And he held down the leadoff spot for about a week when they just randomly took him out. I think you pencil in Grisham in the 2-hole. You have Rice in the 3. That's 3 straight lefties. 4 if you include Bellinger. 5 if you include Chisholm. 5 straight lefties right there to hopefully get Boyle out of the game quickly. But now with Boone's lineup, you have that third guy, Paul Goldschmidt, who just can't hit righty pitching. His bat speed has fallen off a cliff, can't catch up to the fastball, which is why I just don't see the reason with him batting third. I want to drop him down. I want him to grind it out in the 7 hole or the 6 hole. Have him start to regroup, recover. We just can't have him taking majority of the at-bats in the game when he's performing like this.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Sean?
Well, I mean, I agree with much as you're saying. I mean, it is annoying, but I mean, as you pointed out in the chat too, Goldie is still a Hall of Famer. But yes, he is 37 years old. In baseball terms, that's old. You know, that's like pushing 50, right? So you know, there is some of that slow down, but he's a professional hitter, and ideally, this is my take. I would rather have either Goldie lead off or probably that 6-7 hole, depending on if you got Stanton in and you want to break up between Jazz and a couple other speeders, because he's a professional hitter.
Yeah.
And I like having him and Belly when we didn't have Stanton. I like having those two around Judge because there's protection. But since we don't have Stanton in the lineup, which does annoy me because, you know, Stanton's a big bat. But I understand it's because of righty, right? And, you know, Stanton. But, and having those guys there. But, you know, ideally, yes, I want to see Dominguez get back into the leadoff spot. But I understand that Boone is sticking with Grisham for the majority of the season at leadoff. For whatever reason, we don't know.
Yeah.
But you know, but the bottom line is everybody's got to step up and execute. You know, because we could be surprised and they score 9 runs.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. But analytics is really the reason why, and I think George agrees with me. You know, that's just the way it is. That, you know, this is what it's saying. It's saying, you know, so I would hope analytics once in a while would be correct. I mean, they have a perfect record. They're 0 for 100,000. I mean, come on already. It says analytics is telling us who to play. But Ryan is saying the Blue Jays lost again today. How about we pick up a game in the standings tonight? Well, that's good news. Absolutely good news. I was going to get to the scoreboard. Let's see. Yeah, the Orioles destroyed them.
Yeah, I saw that. Dismantled them.
Come on, Yankees, man. You got to pick up a game here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We've got a little clear path. They're finally starting to lose. Sheesh.
And Youngster, you put the thing about wasting that Cashman wasted Judge's prime, but Judge is still in his prime. He's probably got 4 or 5 years left in his prime.
Who, Judge?
Yeah. Youngster made a comment saying that Cashman wasted Judge's prime, and then, you know, but Judge is still in his prime, and Cashman's trying to build up the team around him. The problem is we get riddled with injuries, and then players underperform.
Yeah.
And that's not.
Yeah, but Sean, you can't say that you got all those years. Judge is going to be 34 years old.
He's 34.
Yeah, he's going to be 34.
Okay.
Next baseball season, the man is 34 years old. So I don't necessarily think he's going to be hitting 40, 50 home runs when he's 37.
What I'm saying is there's no signs of him slowing down. Judge is still in his prime right now, but we don't know how many more years we're going to get of that. There's a saying. But players that are special, like Aaron Judge, and have a lot of talent, he could very well play into his 40s, mid 40s, be retiring. I'm not saying he could. I'm saying he could. I'm not saying he's going to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we also got the strike after the 26th season, or the pending lockout, whatever you want to call it. That's going to take away time from Judge. But I'm saying it's not all Cashman's fault that we don't have a ring yet, or if we don't get a ring during Judge's tenure, like what happened with Don Mattingly.
Nasty One says Sean wants Goldie leading off and Judge to play until he's 50. Love Sean, very positive. George, that is pretty good. George, how do you dissect all of this? Do you feel that Judge has quite a few years left? Do you think that they should be moving him from right field very soon?
Yeah.
Give us your thoughts.
Yeah, I think if he makes the move to DH or even first base, I feel like he could just keep hitting. I feel like Judge is one of those players that could just hit and hit and hit till his arms fall off. I feel like he's that type of guy. Nice, simple swing. I'm hoping that his prime isn't wasting. We can't say that Judge's prime is wasted when he still has years left. On the same boat with Sean, 100%, because that's just negative. It's unnecessary negativity to say that Cashman is wasting the best right-handed hitter, yes, I said that, of all time, when really they're still in it. People are acting like they're out of the wild card spot. People are acting like the team's season is over, when in reality, if the season ended today, they would have the number 1 seed in the American League wild card. Like, there's a difference between, I've been a little negative just by the rough patch, but there's a difference between not being happy during a team slump and just being unnecessary negative, saying the season is over, saying Cashman screwed up Judge's career. Like, that just doesn't make sense right now, because really it couldn't be farther from the truth. They're right in it right now. The Yankees most likely will make the playoffs, and Judge, only on the IL for 10 days, still has more years left to play. So I'm not that. I feel like people are going too far down the negativity rabbit hole.
Yeah, I totally agree. Well, they have a streamline to win tonight, guys. So
yeah,
we've got to win this game tonight. We have to, and let's see what they have cooking. And hey, Nathan, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate that. Oh, that's right. Nathan is at the Trenton Thunder game right now, ready for it. Appreciate you checking in with us, Nathan.
I'll be there the 6th.
Are you in the press box again, as usual? That's cool. I hope you're having a good time. My God, it must be scalding out there. It's got to be about 98 out there. Wow. And for those of you who don't know, Nathan is an incredible contributor to NY Yankee Mania. He is also known as co-host here. He does a lot. He was incredible enough to give us George. We're very, very happy about that. I couldn't ask for another better co-host. And every one of the co-hosts have been fantastic here on NY Yankee Mania. I salute to all of you. You guys have really done an incredible job for us. Sean, I can't thank you guys enough. And Ben will be coming on for the post game.
Yeah, I talked to him today.
Right. And of course, everybody in the stream, you are all aces. You really are aces. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. And at the Trenton game, I hope Nathan has a great time, good food, and lots to talk about. And also in our live streams, Nathan, you're more than welcome to come on and talk about the Rock Riggio Day today. It would be a joy to hear about it. So by any chance, if you can, we would love to have you come on. Guys, I have another question for you. Spencer Jones. Does anybody know if he's in the
He is.
lineup finally tonight?
He is.
All right, that's good news.
He was in it yesterday too. He homered yesterday.
No, but I don't. No, I don't think so. They don't play on Mondays.
I saw something about him and Pereira going deep.
I think that was from the day before. Thanks, Nasty. I appreciate it for letting us know. I really, I would love to see this guy come up. I really, really want this guy to come up. I am so waiting for this. Yankster. Cashman didn't trade his overrated prospects when they had value. Frazier, Andujar, Florio, Vivas, Peraza, Gary, Glaber, Urias, and Spencer. Well, out of all of those, the only one to me that makes sense is Spencer. Spencer Jones is going to be a star in this league. I just get the feeling.
Andujar was supposed to be a star,
and he was for 1 year. He was a doubles machine.
Oh my gosh, yeah,
29. And that was awesome. He was a doubles machine, and then what happened? He went down with an injury, and he was never the same.
Yeah, when he tore his rotator cuff diving for that play at third base, it derailed his trajectory.
Yeah, no, obviously, yeah. It's just it's crazy. Oh, nasty one. It meant Shane Spencer. Well, Shane Spencer did a lot for the Yankees. I got a little confused, Yanks, though. Sorry about that. But, listen, the bottom line is that the one you have to keep is Spencer Jones. I don't care. I'm going to talk to with blue in the face. Spencer Jones is going to be a star, and they've got to give him a chance. Let's see what Bryce has to say. Welcome again, Bryce. Joe, if they trade Grissom, and there's a lot of stuff out there it would not shock me if they let Jones come up, play right field come Friday night in Miami.
100% agree with you, Bryce.
Yeah, that's a great analogy, Bryce. Thank you. I like that. Sean, you like that?
But yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, look, there isn't anything wrong. I mean, I like Spencer Jones. I would love to get him in the Bronx. And if we trade Grisham, look, we're paying him $5 million, and he's, been playing well. Why not trade him while he's hot?
Well, I know one team that definitely wants him, and that's the Mets.
Oh, and Trent Grisham is one of those players that on any team, he can be the starting center field or he can be the fourth outfielder, and he can help them out in that veteran's presence. Yeah,
no question about it. Miguel says, hey, what's up? Any trade news? Anybody want to update, Miguel, of what's going on at this point?
Okay, well, there's not too much going on other than we've been in constant communications with the Twins regarding a big multiplayer deal. We're consistently hounding them. We're also linked in rumors to getting Hesley from the Cardinals. And, Bednar's getting a whole bunch of people pursuing him. The Blue Jays are linked to him. We're linked to him. And a few other teams. But right now, I think the closest thing to happening is probably a Yankees-Twins trade. And
yeah.
I don't know, per se, how many people are going to end up in it, but we're still waiting to see what's going on.
The baseball purist, though, welcome back. George, here's a question. Should the Yankees begin transitioning Judge to full-time DH to preserve his health long-term?
I think we have to assess this arm injury very in-depth in the offseason. I think that's the key to it. Maybe give him a full workup, see where his body's at right now, a nice long physical. And then if you do determine that Judge should be moved to the DH spot, because I don't know where his body's at right now. We could say that it's breaking down, and we could be farther from the truth. That So we
Right.
have to see where it's at. And if he does have to go to the DH spot, you have to start considering what are you going to do with Giancarlo Stanton? He has a no trade clause, but he's your DH. It's not like he could play the field that well. I mean, he's able to, but do I want him as an everyday outfielder? No. No. I don't know if Judge is breaking down. He's played right field like a beast this year, slipping and sliding in the outfield, laying out for balls. So I don't know if Judge is breaking down. I've seen reason to believe that he's not, if I'm being fully honest
No.
with you.
I
So,
think-
I don't think he's breaking down.
And I think this injury with his flexor strain, that's just a freak. Because most of the time when Judge gets injured, it's freak injuries. The toe and the crashing through the wall in Dodger Stadium. The broken arm a few years ago when he got hit by a pitch. He doesn't get injured a whole lot like Byron Buxton of the Twins.
Right.
Or Luis Robert. But the thing with Giancarlo, he still has an arm that, he had in Miami. He still has that arm. The problem is he barely runs.
Right.
yeah.
He barely runs.
So the
That's
thing
the
is,
problem.
how much range has he got? And then the other thing with Giancarlo, even if we end up starting the transition Judge to DH, I could see Giancarlo becoming like Joe, you remember when we had Darryl Strawberry in the late 90s
Of
and
course.
Chili Davis? And those guys were like DH, but also bench guys. And even Ruben Sierra.
Of course.
I could see Giancarlo having that role and being fine with it. You know that Giancarlo is a 30-something million a year, but he's a team player. He's not a huge, like, hey, I need to play every day. Nah.
No, and he's been a soldier the whole way through. And you can't you can't fault him for that. I mean, he's been incredible, and we all know that. So that is now Bryce Castro is the bat they want. He can play left field versus left-handed pitching. He can play third base and shortstop. Also see two RPs, one lefty, one righty, and starting pitching. And I think that they'll get all six on third. Wow, Bryce, that's a great comment. I may keep that on there for a while.
Baseball Purist asked me a question. I don't know if you can pull it up.
Hold on a second. Well, first off, thank you, Nasty, for asking new Victor to subscribe. Thank you so much. Let me bring up the new person that's in the there. How you doing, Victor? Just found your show and love the settings. I myself do Yankees play-by-play live. This is great conversation, guys. I'm talking to my TV. Well, Victor, thank you so much. And we really, really appreciate you coming on. Please subscribe. And you can, and also everyone, I want to put up on the screen that if you guys want to get in touch with us and talk to us and possibly come on with us, I really, really appreciate it. So I am going to put on the email that you need to do, and contact the show at joeyankees28@gmail.com. joeyankees28@gmail.com. And also, for the first time, you guys will know we're going on live with our morning show a half hour later on Thursday. So instead of 8:30 in the morning, that's every morning, 9 o'clock, we're going to go all the way through to the last trade. So I'm going to need all the help I can get. So by all means, the only way to get you on is by emailing the show and give me a telephone number. I could reach out to you guys and we could talk about it. George, George and Sean, we do have a treat. He's the best. He's at the Trenton ball game. He's not sitting down, though. He's not sitting down.
He never sits down.
Yeah. And George, what do you say? We bring him up?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. There he is. There's my man. What's going on?
Yo, what's up, George, Sean? Joe, what's up, the chat?
Man.
Here, I'll show you something. Hold on. It's pregame. Hold on, I'll show you. Ready? Here.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Now, Nitin, I want to make sure because I don't want to give wrong information. But
Yeah.
this is where the Yankees had their minor leagues, right?
Yeah.
They had right. Okay, the Trenton Thunder. Awesome. Could you tell us a player or two that you think right now may be drafted for MLB?
So the draft already happened. So the first half roster was already set before. We got a lot of people drafted from the first half, and then people signed also as undrafted free agents.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now I want to tell everybody, if again it's your first time here, and thank you so much. Nitin is a big part of this show. He gets us a lot of guests. He got us Jabba Chamberlain. By the way, Jabba Chamberlain has a show. It's called Jabber and the Mouth. Nitin produces it, and I'm going to let Nitin explain that, and then right after that, explain about the show you were at this morning. Go ahead.
Yeah. So first, please subscribe to our show, Job by the Mouth, with former Yankee pitcher Jabba Chamberlain, and also subscribe to my channel, Nitin Sports Rush, and also not only subscribe to all these people here right now, Sean Brown, George from Swing Defenses, and also Joe from NY Mania, and also Ken from The Ugly Truth. Also subscribe to that, please, because they are the best. Yes. Yeah, this morning we did a baseball camp at Rock Reggio from the Somerset Patriots, and man, it was hot out there today. It reached up to 100 degrees, and then we made sure the kids stayed hydrated, obviously. It was a great camp. We had a great turnout. 30 kids for Rock Reggio. Rock was great. It was awesome with the kids, so we had a great time.
Vic, we have we have this person that I think you'll enjoy. Victor, my first Yankee game was opening day 1970.
So, man, how you doing? Good.
My first game was Mickey Mantle's retirement the day before. So we're not going to talk about the Raiders, but we had a great time. My uncle took me, and I never looked back. I'll be sending you an email for sure. Victor, that's awesome. Please tell everybody, your friends about NY Yankee Mania. I really appreciate it. And Victor, we're doing a live play-by-play tomorrow night. We're filling in for Ken the Ugly Truth right here on NY Yankee Mania. So if you say you have experience and you like to talk to us, send me an email today. I really appreciate it.
But Rock Reggio, man, he was great with the kids. We had 30 kids today, and what a great guy, man. Awesome to work with, and he showed the kids the fundamentals of the infield, playing the infield and grounding, recovering ground balls and hitting. So yeah, he was a great. So we had him for 9:30 to 11:30. Plus, he had to go to the ballpark because he's playing tonight, obviously. The score said so. But it was a good day, great day, but hot, really hot. So luckily we had a water brand as a sponsor to bring a bunch of water for everyone. And it's great, and great way to start the day camp, and now I'm here. Trying to on the grind, on the move. And by the way, if you guys don't know, George will be joining me soon here at Trenton Thunder. Because we got him approved here. So looking forward to having George here soon. So
awesome. That sounds great. Looking forward, definitely looking forward to that. Guys, talk about tonight's game. Are we hoping? I mean, are we really thinking Max Fried is going to be back? He's going to have a dynamite game tonight. They have a bullpen game, from what I understand. Talk about that, George. You start first.
Yeah, I feel like it's the right situation for the Yankees to really pounce on the Rays and get right back into their winning ways. We got Boyle on the bump. It's an opener. The Rays are notorious for that, kind of pioneered that way back just pre-pandemic. So hopefully the Yankees could take advantage of that situation. Not in love with Goldschmidt in the 3-hole, but hey, Ben Rice in the 2. Let's see what the kid can do for us here. Cody Bellinger, I expect him to continue to rake for the Bronx Bombers. Look for Max Fried to be fully back and firing on all cylinders. He's got a moderately easy lineup in the Tampa Bay Rays, so I'm hoping that he could get back to a 2. It's been basically a team-wide slump outside of Cody Bellinger, so hopefully a good start from Fried can really lead the charge for the Yankees at home. And really, you got to right the ship soon. Luckily, Boston lost last night in extra innings, so that's always good to hear. And yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm hoping Fried can give us a dominant 7+ innings. You know, he had that really good start, probably his best start of the season, earlier in this year in Tampa when he took that no-hitter into, I believe, the 7th inning. So, I mean, he does have some good pedigree against the Rays this season. Really excited to watch our ace wheel and deal tonight. I'm really excited to see Jason Dominguez back in the lineup. You guys know how much I like him and Ben Rice. Those are two of my big guns in the lineup, my two young guns. Of course, Ben Rice in the 2-hole. Look for him to get some power into this one. And yeah, I'm honestly excited to watch this one. Not much working against the Yankees. So yeah.
And we're all excited to come back at about 10:05.
Oh yeah.
To definitely what's going on and what happened in the game. The one thing that I want to ask you guys is, were you surprised to hear that the Yankees put out to trade Bellinger? I mean, I can understand Goldschmidt.
They didn't put it out. Other teams called about Bellinger and Goldschmidt.
Yeah, I think other teams probably calling it out, but
so
I
they
don't think
received calls about those two.
I don't think Cashman really was listening to, or entertaining the calls for Bellinger or Goldschmidt.
You could take Goldschmidt.
Yeah, if we can get another first base. No.
Ben Rice.
Well, yeah, we do got Ben Rice, but
have Spencer Jones take reps at AAA. That's what I'll keep saying. It. Have the kid learn to play first.
Hey, I'm not too wrong. I'm not too against him learning to play first, but yeah, I would do it in AAA so he doesn't have to learn on the fly in the majors.
Hey, the best of ability is availability. The more positions he learns to play, the more available he could become at the major league level. We need his bat so bad. The more positions he learns, the more times he can get penciled into that lineup.
Let's hear what Bryce said. After doing some light cage work today, Aaron Judge plans to continue with that over the next few days. Boone said he could ramp it up the velocity this weekend. That is some welcome and beautiful music to my ears. How about you?
Love it, Bryce.
Yeah, Bryce, kudos to you.
No,
thank you so much.
That's excellent news.
That what?
No, that is good news.
It's awesome news
that
for
is good
Yankees
news.
and Yankee fans. So, but guys, are you getting excited that we are 2 days away from the trade deadline now? It's put up or shut up. That's what it is. Put up or shut up, guys. We're going to do it, right? We all stand hand in hand. We're one unit. Let's back Cashman and Steinbrenner up. Let's do this. We're that close. Yeah. Come on, guys. Listen, I know we're not playing well. We haven't played well for 2 months. But baseball, that could change with a bloop fly. That could, I know. Yank Stream. They're 14-27. But you know what? If you win tonight, you're 1 for 1. You're 1 for 1. Forget about the past. It's done. Right. It's over with. How many teams have not played well in the middle of the season? They end up winning the World Series. And you know what? We'll laugh these days.
The Nationals did it in 19.
What?
Nationals did it 19.
Yeah.
Listen, as far as last year, yes, they got Soto. They were embarrassed because of the year before, and they did it. But as you all know, the situation with Soto was one big deal. The Mets were not going to get outbid. They knew that he was going for the money. And if the Yankees offered Yankee Stadium, he would offer Citi Field and some of his anything that he owns. He was not going to get outbid, everyone. I wish people would understand this, because if that is why people think that Hal is cheap, that is ridiculous.
Well, even before that,
the only player that there's no way in heck that the Met owner was going to let go. If he had to go $5 more million after $1 billion, he would have done it. I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. There's no way he would have been outbid. If the Yankees offered a suite, 2 suites. If the Yankees ordered a plane, he'd get a 747. He's gonna do anything. He did everything possible. The last minute, he was gonna sign with the Yankees.
Yeah.
The last minute. Oh, let me see. Well, let me give you a suite. Let me get money for your clothes for your mom. Let me give you a plane. Now, for somebody, if you say quote unquote greedy, of course they're going to take that.
yeah, and then
Of course they're going to take that. Give me a break.
no, and youngster, you
And
got
Bryce is right. I like that. Bryce is right. Maybe we could have a game show with Bryce is right. Steve Cohen would have given him 5 private islands. I agree. George, do you agree?
Yeah. The list, it would just keep going. What's your wishes, Juan? We'll make it come true.
yeah.
I do
mean,
have to jump off though, Joe.
Hal said, what is this? Hal should sell like the Bus family did with the Lakers. Hal has made the Yankees a joke and a pathetic fraud. He didn't re-sign Soto, didn't sign a big-time free agent to surround Judge. Like I said, I'm telling you in the know. Hey, you back? I'm telling you,
you have to
in
go
the
though, Joe.
know. Was that?
I have to jump off.
Oh, okay. All
But
right.
I'll see you guys.
Say your final thoughts, and
All
we'll
right.
see you at 10.
All right, so final thoughts on this one. Let's get a dub, a much needed dub. Like I said, not time to hit the panic button. My player of the game, I'm gonna give it to my guy Ben Rice in the 2-hole. He'll see a good amount of at bats today. Hoping he can get this party started. Hopefully he'll crank one out of here. Hits the ball like a maniac. So really hoping Ben Rice could get it going. Also Jason Dominguez. I mean, nowadays it's always a safe bet to say Cody Bellinger's gonna have a good game. Hopefully Max Fried gets back to his old ways. Our ace will return. So yeah, and Luis Seal comes back. It's expected he'll come back Sunday. He makes his last start in Scranton tonight. And if
Yeah, I'm
all
going to
goes
be watching
according
that.
what?
I'm going to be watching that.
If all goes according to plan, he is expected to start Sunday against the Miami Marlins. Really looking forward to that. And yeah, great show today. Chat, you were amazing. Sean, great job. We had Ken on. He was great. Nathan, great. Joe, you were great as always. So yeah.
Thank you. We do have breaking news from JT. The Toronto Blue Jays are acquiring right-handed reliever Sir Anthony Dominguez from the Orioles for right-handed pitching prospect Jerome Watts Brown, a source tells ESPN. Thank you, JT, for breaking news. That's really kind of you. Keep it going, chat. And George,
See you, chat. See you, everyone.
yeah, we'll see you at 10
See you at the
o'clock.
post game.
Thank you so much for being here. You have a wonderful day.
You too.
Okay, Sean, and now there's 2. How you doing? What do you think of that trade?
No, I think that's a good move. I mean, Sir Anthony Dominguez has been a up and down reliever, but he's still a pretty good arm.
Yes, he is. I totally agree with you.
But I also have a feeling that we're gonna shore up our bullpen. The move's gonna happen, but And yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter what Cashman or Howe does. People are gonna play. They always kept calling Howe cheap long before the whole Soto, um, not re-signing. And then I'm still sitting.
I'll tell you the truth. Now that the Blue Jays made a move, I think the Yankees are going to make their move.
Oh yeah.
I think it's.
I mean,
now, according to Fireside Yankees, the Yankees have major interest in pitchers, according to John Heyman. The Yankees are in serious discuss David Bender, but the current gap, there's a big current gap in present talks, but they are still talking. So I am trying to. Now I just saw a little something here for wrestling fans. Damian Priest is on the field at Yankee Stadium as we speak. Damian Priest is a big WWE superstar for you people that don't know. And he loves the New York Yankees. So kudos to Damian Priest. So that, that's pretty good. Hey, Score, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Remember, everyone that's on here, please subscribe to our channel. We will be back after Ken, the Ugly Truths play-by-play tonight with our post-game analyst. And, of course, any trades, any roster moves by the New York Yankees, we will definitely let you know. So, but Sean, are you okay with Goldschmidt batting third? I know I heard George's. I don't remember if you were asked that.
I was asked that, and I did say, I mean, I'm annoyed with it, but at the same time, given that we don't have Stanton, we need a big bat in that 3-hole. Although I would probably prefer the Bellinger in there. He is the hotter bat. I was saying that I prefer Goldschmidt either leading off or down in the 6-7 hole most of the time. But I would really prefer Dominguez being lead off every day, but I know they're not going to do it. But if you're not going to have Dominguez, I want a guy that's going to get contact, have professional at-bats leading off. And Goldschmidt can do that. But given that, Judge is still on the IL and we don't have Big G in the lineup, I'm okay with the lineup. I just want to see them execute. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with you. But let's hope. Let's see how it goes. I'm really looking for a big game from I would say Bellinger, and I want to give kudos to. I think Goldie's going to come through today. Something just tells me that. Something will bring us. Bill O, thank you for coming on. If you can listen tonight, I know you'll be on tomorrow morning, but if you can listen tonight at 10 p.m., we'd appreciate it. Thank you for your input and everything. And I will take care of that statement. I really will. Don't worry about that. Thank you for looking out for us. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Sean.
No, Youngster, you need to stop being disrespectful and stop trying to call us blind.
Youngster, I'm gonna put you on a little timeout here. You got it. People are complaining. I'm just gonna put you on a little timeout. Please just relax with your comments. All right. Waiting in the wings is Nitin, and he's back in the press box where he belongs. Not on the field, but in the press box. He covers the game. Let's bring him up. How you doing?
Up, sorry, guys. Bad connection on the field.
Yeah. So what's up, Smiley?
The Yankees, they're still on. Hopefully, I want to see the Yankees make some trades. You know what? I want to see them make them trades before Thursday, not on Thursday. Before Thursday, I want to see more.
I want
Yeah.
to see more trades happen on before Thursday. But I've been hearing that the Yankees are still linked with the Cardinals for Donovan. And
And
possibly,
they're closer.
yeah, possibly Hesley, the closer, and also obviously George said they're heavily linked to Minnesota with that trade.
Yeah.
And also, I wouldn't be surprised if they're still linked to Pittsburgh, also, and I wouldn't be surprised if they're linked to Cleveland with Kate Smith.
Yeah.
I think that's one reliever that they might want to go for. It will depend. I mean, it will depend to see what happens there, but the Yankees can obviously go in many ways. They need multiple pitchers. They need more multiple bullpen help, a starter, and maybe another bat to supplement the lineup even more. I really like what we did with Rosario and McMahon. I like those two moves so far, but they need more, obviously. So let's see what we can do.
What'd you think of the Blue Jay trade that was just announced?
What was that trade? I don't know.
Dominguez, the relief
hold
pitcher, went to the Blue Jays for a minor league pitcher, so they got better in the bullpen.
Wait, who they give up?
Hold on, I got it right here.
Go ahead.
So the Blue Jays and Orioles are executing a bit of business between the games, but so the Blue Jays acquire Sir Anthony Dominguez and cash from Baltimore. The Jays are sending minor league righty Jaron Watts Brown to the Orioles.
That's like a minor trade, though.
Yeah, it's a minor trade, but Sir Anthony Dominguez has been up and down. Like he'll be lights out, and then he'll get shelled the next outing. And but he is a big arm.
But when he's on, but he's like an inconsistent up and down arm. In my opinion.
We do have good news. Spencer Jones will be playing tonight, so we're very, very happy about that. Very happy about that.
I'm hoping. I think. Yeah.
No, the other thing I was gonna say is I wanted to give the shout out to Jason from 161 who did put out that video shortly about the consistent conversation, consistent calling between the Twins and Yankees.
Oh wow.
And probably working out a multiplayer deal.
Yeah. So shout out to Jason from 161. By the way, they're calling. Apparently, they're being annoying. They're being annoying to the Twins. Apparently, they really want the Joe Ryan really. They want Bader back, and including the whole bullpen.
Yeah,
so
I think the Bader thing might be because
what happened?
I like Bader.
I think the Bader
he was clutch.
Yeah, I like Bader.
I think
where are you gonna? But that's another outfield though.
But I think that he might have been mentioned lately because with Judge elbow issues.
Oh yeah.
Itchy is saying the Jays
or
are
that they may be trading Grisham away.
The Jays are closing in on Ryan Helsley as per reports.
I don't see any reports of that.
Well, let's see. Hey Charles,
there's no reports on that.
I didn't see you in the mix. MLB Network just reported it.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
MLB Network just reported it that they're closing in on Helsley as reported.
Oh man, he goes to a division rival. Most like, come on.
Well, the Yankees might be working on getting the reliever from the Twins, so it's going to be interesting. Bryce says not closing in, Itchy. They're in the hunt, still not close, not closing. Two different things. Yeah. You know, Bryce, you're the man. You really know your stuff. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Bryce. And also, it says here, Rangers, Yankees are interested in Ryan also.
Bryce says, hey, Joe, Spencer Jones is in right field. A very noteworthy. Oh, yeah. Wow, right field, guys. What is that telling you?
Wait, what?
Oh, gee, let me think.
Ooh.
Ooh, I like it. I like it like that.
It might be a call-up pretty soon. Hopefully soon.
Yeah, it's good to hear, Joe, but it's scary.
But also, I think
we can't worry about Toronto right now. We got to worry about winning ball games.
So it might be a call-up. It might be a call up soon. I don't know. Hopefully soon, but
Could you imagine he comes up tonight, hits 2-3 home runs after being out 4 days?
yeah.
If he does that, just call the dude up.
Mhm.
Call him up. I'll go drive him from the airport. It's no problem. Just do it.
So, I have some news on the. So apparently, the Happy Gilmore 2 movie generated 46.7 million views in 3 days, making it the biggest U.S. opening weekend ever for Netflix.
I don't know. I fell asleep on it, guys. I'm sorry. And I like comedy. This one I'm sorry. I'm not going to give a thumbs up. I can't. I really don't. I mean, hey, seriously, people like it. More power to you, but not my cup of tea. Evan, with the Dominguez acquisition, the Blue Jays remain firmly in the hunt for Hensley plus Sauce. And the hunt is not closing in. Okay.
Yeah.
So Ken Rosenthal just tweeted 37 minutes ago that Dylan Cease is a prime target for the Astros.
He's nothing. You see him pitching last night?
Yeah.
He gets the grand slam home run, and they still won. You know, and not to make the comment, I got a couple of emails today about Ben. He says, said something. So a couple of people said, hey, what happened to the Mets last night? I thought they were invincible. They were up 5-1 and they gave it right back. But you know what, guys? It's all in good fun, and it's not terrible to have somebody liking another team. As I said, look at Michael Kay and Don LaGreca. LaGreca hates the Yankees, hates them with a passion. Did that show work? Many, many years. You're entitled to the opinion, and look, opposites attract. It's like a marriage. You may like the Yankees, you may like the Mets, but you coexist. So I like that. I'm sorry, we've gotten a lot of thumbs up with having a Met fan on here. It makes for good talk, good radio, good podcasting, and I like it, and we all do. Let's see, Victor. If you call Spencer up, you have to make a 40-man roster move. Plus, they are protecting his rookie eligibility. I know, but Victor, if we need him, we need him. We definitely need him. This is Nitin and Sean. Answer this question. Will Cashman make any more trades? From John S. Welcome to the stream, John S. You guys, anybody?
Yeah, I think.
Will Cashman make? Yeah,
I think
he's going to make more trades. It's going to be probably two to three trades left, in my opinion, Sean.
Harold Reynolds.
Yeah, I see 2, maybe 3.
Yeah.
Harold Reynolds said the Orioles trading Dominguez to the Jays could be trying to stick it to the Yankees. No, I don't think so. I mean, listen, well, maybe, but listen, they got to do what they got to do for their team. And if they feel that this youngster, I mean, listen, they traded the other guy to the Mets. So it's not a, listen, if the Yankees gave them a good package, I'm sure we can make a trade with them. Right. It's not that everybody wants to stick it to the Yankees. They just want to get a good deal for their team. Listen, the Orioles may not be, great this year, but they still carry around a lot of weight. They really do. They may not have pitching, but their hitting and their youngsters are excellent. Mm-hmm. So, let's see what happens. Go ahead, guys. Any comments?
Well, youngsters, he's bashing Hal and Cashman, but I would like to see, a lot of people bashing these guys, but I don't think anybody could be a GM and handle being a GM of a baseball, organization. Mm-hmm. And I understand there's frustrations, whatever, but as fans, but we got to remember it's that job's a lot harder than it is here. And it's just hard. I mean, Nathan, you probably know more than I do about the ins and outs, but
A little blow to the Athletics.
Oh,
They just placed Jacob Williams on a 10-day
What's up, man?
IL with a fractured forearm. And also, Brian Hoke is reporting Mark Leiter Jr. is scheduled to throw live batting practice Thursday. Then a minor league stat, and he's on target to come back August 4th against the Texas Rangers. So there's like making a trade right there, and hopefully he'll come back strong as ever. And maybe this rest period.
what's up, John Charles?
Gary Sheffield Jr. I agree. Agrees with the Michael Kay show today. Potentially selling Devin Williams, considering he's a rental reliever, you can get plenty back for that for in the National League if they were smart. What do you guys think about that? If they get another big reliever, would you sell high on Devin Williams?
I mean,
it depends on who we get. And
Yeah, but who we get is better than nothing. He's going to go free agent.
well, no, I understand that, but I'm saying is this: if let's say we get a Jojo Romero, right? Jojo Romero's
Right.
not a closer. So if we were to sell our closer, are we really going to trust Weaver, who hasn't been the same since we rushed him back from the calf injury?
Yep. Yeah, you're right.
know?
You're right. John Ferrazzo says, hands off for George Lombard Jr. He can't miss. Well, John, have you watched all the some of the minor league games? You're making a good, from what you're hearing, but have you actually seen him in action? I have. The dude could hit. He can run. He's got a great glove. His hitting, so far. Believe me, if the Yankees can make a huge trade, a huge impact on this team, they may think about trading him. Well, Lombard is doing better, youngster. He's batting around 250 now. So he has gotten hot. He really has gotten hot.
Wait, Sheffield was on the Michael K show today.
Yes.
Gary Sheffield Jr. I'm actually with his brother here, Trenton, Jaden Sheffield.
There you go.
Yeah.
But, John the Beagle Dad, welcome to the stream. Really appreciate it. Ryan Coleman, welcome to the stream. If Judge is coming back, the Yankees should be buying, not selling. Oh, I agree. Let's look at it this way. If the Yankees make a couple of more pickups, there's no question in my mind they're telling the truth about Judge. And Judge has no reason to lie.
Yeah.
Because if he was really bad, really worse bad than that, he would have already been done. They would be doing something with him more than what they're doing. Listen, the guy's taking batting practice. He's ready to go. So if he's ready to go, let's do this. Let's not give up on the season, guys. Yeah, maybe the Yankees overrate their prospects, but they got it. That's good dealing. That's excellent dealing.
Yeah.
Joshua, welcome.
And the last time,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, the last time we traded our closer and our setup man was 2016. We were pretty much out of contention. That was the year A-Rod retired, and we traded Aroldis Chapman to the Cubs and Andrew Miller to the then Indians. And look what happened. Both those teams faced off each other in the World Series that year.
Right. Newcomer Joshua to the stream. Thank you for coming. Please subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. We will be back at 10:05 or sooner tonight. If there's any trades or anything with our post-game report. Also, we're on every morning, Monday through Sunday, 8:30 in the morning, everyone. With coffee bagels, Yankee talk right here on this channel, NY Yankee Mania. Joshua, do you think the Yankees will trade with Minnesota Twins? What's your gut reaction? Nitin, what do you feel about that?
If the Yankees will trade with Minnesota,
Yeah.
that's a good chance of happening. Because if they're annoying them, I guess they want to put a good package together and try and get as much players from the Twins. Because the Twins have the players what the Yankees need. Really, Castro will solve that other bat you need. Plus the pitching they have, they got Joe Ryan, great pitcher, obviously all-star this year. And then the bullpen, you can get anybody from that bullpen, Duran or whoever. I brought up Luis Varland and also Colome as possible candidates, but you can go either or. So that could definitely possibly happen, Joe and Sean, in the next 2 days.
Charles is there saying after the year is over, I don't think they're keeping Weaver. What do you guys feel about that?
I think we probably let him walk, especially if we can re-sign Williams. And depending on, like, let's say we get Duran or Bednar, that's a high quality guys that have a year or two controllable years. So we won't need to have to try and get both Weaver and Williams. But we loved having Weaver here, but it's kind of haven't been the same. And remember this, before he came to us, he had a high ERA with Pittsburgh or with the team before us. So, you know, he really balled out for us. And if that gets him his bag, hey, I'm all for him. Wish him well.
Yeah, and and JT says I have a feeling that the Twins deal, if it does go down, will include Dominguez, Rice, etc. What do you guys think about that? Do you think Dominguez and Rice will be put in that trade, or maybe one of them?
Wait, in the Twins deal you're talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, if they want the players they want, you might have to part ways with. You have to give up something to get something, right? So you might have to part ways with. I know Ben. I hate to say this, but I think you might have to part ways with Ben Rice too.
I think Rice, Strittler, especially if we got Brian in the package. Possibly Hess. I don't know, Pereira maybe in that package.
Yeah, Yashin, thank you.
Yeah, Everson Pereira has no room here.
No.
Yeah.
No. Yashin, thanks for joining again. And he's saying, John Heyman is reporting that the Yanks are in talks with to Pittsburgh with David Bednar, but there's a big gap going on. Yes, we definitely. A99, how you doing? Yes, we reported that the Blue Jays did get that. I mean, he's okay. I don't think he's a game changer, but he's okay. One day he could be great. The next day he'll give up like 4 runs. So, we don't want somebody like that. We want somebody who's going to be a lot more consistent, over time. And the Yankees are being smart about this. I think they are going to strike. Could be any minute now, but I think they will. Thank you, 99. Joe, okay. Well, anyway, how you doing, Mr. Met? So what happened to the Mets last night? After that 5-1 lead, I would not trust Montrose in any big situation whatsoever. How about you guys? I am super glad he's not with the Yankees.
Who are you talking about?
What?
Who are you talking about?
Montrose.
Oh, Montrose.
Right. What are your thoughts about Montrose?
Yeah. I mean, hey.
So, I think I just think he's not going to be doing anything for the Mets, and I think that's why the Mets are in the hunt for a starting pitcher. Yeah. And from what we're hearing, they are talking to the Marlins. So, and I think they'd be making a mistake if they get one of those guys. Any thoughts on that?
Frankie Montas, I mean, he can't stay healthy. Well, I was saying Frankie Montas can't stay healthy to save his life. You know, I mean, he just
Right.
It seems like he'll come out and then he'll pitch and then bam, oh, injury.
Well, guys, we are going on an hour and 30 minutes. Let's start talking about tonight's game. What do you think Frieda's gonna give us? Who's gonna be the star of the game? Go ahead.
I think his blisters are feeling a little bit better now, right? So, I think Fried will. I'm gonna go 6 or 7 innings, 2-3 runs, probably like 8-9 strikeouts, 2 walks, 6-7 hits, and then my start hitting of the game. Is McMahon is in the lineup, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm gonna go with McMahon. McMahon, Jazz, and then Belly.
Okay. Sean, how about you?
Max the Killer Fried he's gonna give us 7 shutout.
Hey,
I say less than 4 hits.
yeah, that's it from the intermediate. Nice to meet you.
I think we follow each other.
Oh, that's you. Okay.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Go ahead.
What does it say? 7 innings, less than 4 hits, shutout. Max Fried's gonna probably have like 9 Ks. And then the hitting stars. Give me McMahon.
Mm-hmm.
I think Belly, and then I think Goldie. Despite a lot of people, trashing him, he's gonna have a big game.
Okay.
Um,
Well, I believe that Goldie's going to have a really good game tonight. I believe Max Fried is going to pitch lights out. He may go even 8 innings. I'm going to go out on a limb tonight. I don't normally do this, but I really believe that he is going to go well into the game. I think he's going to have a bunch of strikeouts, and I think he's going to bring us one step closer in the division, and hopefully a little leeway in the wild card race tonight. So let's see how it all plays out. I just want a couple of things before we have final thoughts, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Again, from here, we're going to go to Ken, the Ugly Truths channel,
Yep.
to do the play-by-play, and that will happen at 7 p.m. So do the same thing like with us. Press the like button and also subscribe. Ken does a great play-by-play. And tomorrow night, we are going to be right here with the play-by-play on NY Yankee Mania. So looking forward to I'm going to be taking over for Ken the Ugly Truth tomorrow night, as he's got some things that he's going to be taking care of. And right after that tonight, guys, we're going to have our post-game show at 10:05 p.m. But if the Yankees make a trade during the game, we will come on live. We won't be talking. We won't be doing play-by-play. We're coming to talk about the trade.
Yeah.
And guys.
I just imagine if that happens though tonight. If something happens tonight during the game, that'd be crazy.
Well, they sometimes they can't announce it.
Yeah.
But lately they've been doing that. They have posted trades during the game. I remember a couple of years ago, they made a trade with Pittsburgh during the trade, and they did it during a game that they were playing against the Red Sox.
Yeah.
So there is possibility. As Charles says, thank you, Charles. Smash the like button and subscribe to us. Remember, if you want to get on the show, if you want to be part of the show with us and ask questions on Thursday, all you have to do is get in touch with us, joeyankees28@gmail.com, joeyankees28@gmail.com. The discussions will start at 9 a.m. with our morning show that is every morning at 8:30. But that morning, Thursday morning, it's going to come on at 9 a.m. Final thoughts, guys. Sean, we'll start with you. Go ahead.
Sean?
We'll start with you then. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. No, you guys. Oh, sorry. I wasn't sure who you were telling. I think we're gonna have fun. And then the trades. I mean, remember when David Wright found out he was getting traded mid game?
Right.
They started crying. It was a few years ago. But yeah. So I mean, things happen. But I think we're gonna do good. And yeah, guys, let's root for the Yankees right now. Season's not over. Let's root for them and cheer for them all the way until either the final out of Game 162 or how long we make it in the playoffs.
Well, great, Sean. Thank you for your input, and hopefully we will see you later if possible. Big guy, Mr. Ninton, your final thoughts.
Let's go Yankees. Hopefully they can win here, get back on the winning streak, on the win column, I should say. And I hope Max Reed does good. And hopefully the Yankees make a trade here before Thursday. If not, hopefully on Thursday. But they're going to make more 2 to 3 moves, in my opinion. But let's go Yankees, and hopefully for a big bounce back one.
Well, that about covers it, everyone. We've been on for just about an hour and 30 minutes. You guys have been steady, have been really, really good. I really appreciate it. Just remember, let's be nice to everybody in the stream. Remember, everybody has an opinion, right, wrong, or indifferent. It doesn't matter. It's still an opinion, and if that's what's in your heart for an opinion, then it's all right with us. So by all means, everyone, continue what you're doing and really help out the stream. I can't ask for more than that. As you're going out of the stream, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And of course, very important too, press the like button. Again, we appreciate it. So remember, 10:05 tonight, guys. And then if there's a trade or whatever, we'll be right back here to talk about the any type of Yankee move. Maybe something will happen during the game or at the press conference or with Aaron Boone after the game. So with that in mind, have a great dinner, everyone. Get ready for the Yankee game, which will be in about an hour and a half. Enjoy it. Let's go Yankees. God bless you all. God bless America. Let's go Yankees. Go Cashman. Go Steinbrenner. Make this team great again. Go Yankees.